Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and Cyclops of all ages. Welcome back to Subnautica. So, I told you last time that we'd be building the Cyclops, and I figured it might as well be the first thing we do today. So, the Cyclops is this massive submarine. In comparison to the other two vehicles, it's ginormous. And you heard the voice line there, and the PDA said that it was meant to be manned by a 3-person crew, and...
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Sorry, that voice is just really cool. So, said it was meant to be manned by a 3-person crew, and only experienced people should try and man it solo, but that doesn't really matter. So, on the bottom here, we have the... basically, this is useless down here. Actually, I believe this is one of the bays right here where you can dock. You can actually put a prawn suit or a sea moth in here. I believe this is the bay. Yeah, right here you can see all these arms and shit. We'll be doing that in a minute here. Basically, the only use down here is for storage. Now, if we climb... Or let's go this way. Let's go to the other end here, because I believe that this is the back end. Get a nice little climbing thing here. And then this is the engine. And this is where we put upgrades. And there's 6 upgrade slots in comparison to the 4 that the other two vehicles have. So there's a bit more room for upgradability here. And as you can see, there is 3 power cells on this side. And I believe there's 3 on the other side as well. So this thing has a lot of power. And it also has its own Cyclops upgrade fabricator, and I have the stuff on me to make the depth module Mark 1. Another thing we're going to want to make is probably the repair module, and I believe I have the stuff for the fire suppression system, and I believe that's it. I also have all the stuff to fully max out the depth on this bad boy, so... Oh yeah, we can also put a decoy in here and then launch it from the helm over there. Which we will probably do. So crush depth is now 900 meters, which is not the best. And then yeah, this is where you would put a vehicle, either Seamoth or a prawn suit. And then this is probably where we'll put a bed. Actually, I think I have the stuff. I would if I had my habitat builder on my bar. There we go. I think I have the stuff on me to just make a few little interior pieces here. Single bed, yes. We should probably actually put this on the side here so it doesn't get in our way. We're just gonna rotate this sideways and then try and fit it in here comfortably. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And now, I don't know, we might move that. And then I had some extra stuff for like some planter pots so that we could have food in here as well. Because now that we have this, I doubt we'll be going back to the base much. Just because you can basically live in the Cyclops once you've made it. You can also close these doors if you're flooding or something. You got a health bar here along with the little mini version here, and then we can customize it, turn on lights. I like to keep the internal lights off because I think it looks cool. How do I turn that back on? Okay, here we go. Toggle internal lighting. Alright, so then there's this. We can change the color, and I don't know what we'll change it to. We'll probably try and make it similar. And then here we go. Here's the piloting. So first, you have to power up the engine. It takes a couple seconds to turn on the engine. And then you have 3 speed options. Head slow.
Emergency speed.
It says emergency speed. So based on how fast you want to go, there's this little meter at the bottom here. And this is how much noise it makes. And the more noise you make while in this, the more creatures you attract. So it's not ideal to go at flank speed unless you're trying to outrun something. So I just had a jelly ray egg in the thing there. So
Rigged for silent running.
So this uses more power to go on silent running, but it does allow you to go quieter if you need to move in flank mode. And then there's cameras you can go on here just so that you can see what's below you and around you, because the Cyclops is so huge. So I believe there's 3. There's one at the tail end here, one underneath, and one on top. So there's that. You can also exit the thing and then move here. The red lights just show that it's rigged for silent. So let's just come in here, turn that off, and let me try to remember the controls for this. You can also honk the horn, which I don't know why you'd do that because it makes so much noise. I know that there's a button to descend, but I don't remember which one it is. It's not either of those. Enter, no. Shift, no. Control, Alt, no. You know what? I'm sure that there's a thing in here. Keyboard. Cycle next. Move up, move down, backwards, restore. Oh, move down, C. Yeah, there we go. You can see that we are descending now. So I would pick up our mobile vehicle bay, but we might have to make more vehicles at some point because none of our vehicles are indestructible. So yeah. So we're just going to descend here. And I believe you can, where were the cameras? How did I do that before? I know you can pilot it while looking at the cameras too, if you have to. And there's just so much going on with this that it's kind of hard to like, oh, here it is. Okay. So if we descend, yep, we have this here. And if you see on the bottom right, you can see our view of the Cyclops. So how we are seeing it. Let's go, oh, here we go. Here's the one I wanted. So if we keep descending here, it looks like we might run into that. So we're just gonna go position this bad boy over at the Lost River entrance. We're actually not going to be exploring the Lost River more today, because I want to focus on getting achievements, as opposed to like just having fun and exploring. Because that is what this series is about. I do want to eventually explore all of the biomes, so that will be a thing. So if you're looking forward to like seeing a certain biome because it's your favorite or whatever, then I will try to explore all of them. So this thing is very hard to maneuver. It is very fun though to try and manage the whole Cyclops. But it is hard to maneuver because it is very easy to run into things. I think, did we hit something there? It sounded like we hit something. No? I'm not sure. We might have. Doesn't look like it though. Yeah, we'll probably just leave him here.
Engine powering down.
For now. And then we will go run over to base and grab the prawn suit. And then we're going to go explore 2 biomes that we have not seen yet today, just because there's achievements we need from them. And then, yeah, that's probably all we'll do. We're going to skip out on the sunbeam thing, and I'm going to spoil it for you. So essentially, just because I'm going to explain why we're not doing it yet. Because I've been putting it off, and I just realized that there's a different way you can do it. So, essentially, if you listen to it, it'll be like, okay, we found a place to land, meet us on this island in 40 minutes. So you get a timer on the top right of your screen that'll say, Sunbeam arriving in 40 minutes. So you get there to the island, you wait, and then there's a big alien facility on the island, and it will actually shoot down the Sunbeam. And, yeah. It's not a good time for anyone involved, and then you feel really bad because they died trying to rescue you. But if you wait until near the end of the game, actually until you've completed the story, basically, then you can actually save the Sunbeam from getting destroyed. So I want to try and do that just because every time I've played this, I've gotten them killed. So I'd like to try that. I'm not going to explain how you do it or any of that stuff, but I'm just going to tell you that it is doable. So you can see on the Cyclops there that little part is like a little bit discolored, and if we get close to it with the prawn suit, it'll open up and it'll take us inside. So this is sweet. And now you can jump into the prawn suit from here, and the Cyclops will recharge it. And then if we come down here, you can actually see the prawn suit in here. And these closed because there was water, and it was just trying not to let the water in. I think that's a nice touch there. So let's go grab the sea moth, and I will meet you at the biome we need to explore. Okay, so we are here in this biome, and you're probably thinking, hey, we've been here before, this isn't anything new. Well, yes, but actually no, because I believe I mentioned this when we looked at LifePod 17, but there's actually a cave underneath this biome, and this is what we are looking at today, and it is called the Jelly Shroom Cave, and it is a very cool cave. This would be a dope base location if it weren't for these crab snakes here. I believe that's what these are called. They basically just swim in and out of the jelly shrooms, and if you get too close to a jelly shroom with a crab snake in it, they'll like jump out and bite your ankles. And this is the reason we're down here, is because there's some stuff down here, like an old habitat, and we're here to explore it.
In this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms, detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Okay, yeah, that's just telling us about the artificial structure. And if you remember from the episode when we explored the island, you remember that the Degasi crew was talking about moving back underwater, and I believe this is either their first base or when they moved back underwater is down here, and we need to explore this for an achievement. As you can see, they just got their stuff all around here, and I don't think there's anything down here that we need in terms of blueprints. I think we have all the important ones. I'll probably just like swim around for a bit and try and find it. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. Oh, just kidding. It's looks like it could be right over here. Do not, sir. Oh, it doesn't look like that worked. Oh, this is just more breadcrumbs on the breadcrumb trail. Can you... Yeah, go away. Battery. We don't really need that, but I'll take it anyways, because why not? I can't tell. It probably... I remember exploring this a long time ago when I first played Subnautica, but I don't remember where it is exactly. It could be this way. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. This is where their main base is. Alright, so let's try and find a good place to park where we can also get into the thing from. Oh, probably... Can you not? Excuse me. So I don't know if I showed you this before, but it's the perimeter defense system for the sea moth, and you can actually shoot at stuff with it, and then it will shock them. And most small things will leave you alone after you shock them, but some bigger stuff like the crab snakes there will not do that. Okay, so we'll probably listen to these after we've got them all. I think there's a couple in here. This is where we're supposed to get the water purifier fragment, it seems.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, data box. What's this? Oh, we already had it. That's unfortunate.
Integrating new PDA data.
And then there was... Oh, that hurts a lot. Okay, well. That's a good thing the pain did not last for very long. Or that would have sucked. Okay, and one more up here. Stalker teeth. And there we go. We got the achievement. You can see it in the bottom right there. Follow the Degasi. So that is what we came down here for. And we're going to get one more achievement related to the Degasi stuff today. And we will get to check out one more cool biome. So let's just hop back in our sea moth here. And take a listen to these bad boys. Not those. Databank. And I went and looked through all of the things just so I would not have the little numbers up here. I don't remember who this is. This seems really long. Oh, Bart Torgal. This is the son, so we should probably listen to these as well as I go for a swim.
Living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Oh, what a huge dork. So, he was just studying the plants and shit that were living down there with them. So we're going to listen to the other one that he had.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals. But Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
So, yeah. He was just talking about wanting to study the animals more. Okay, let's listen to this one next, and then we'll go listen to Pecking Order.
Told me today. She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level. More than a
That's the one we're going to right here.
Of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. but I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degasi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Detecting a titanium pulse somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Okay, so we're down here at the next Degasi base, and there's just these annoying crab squids everywhere. You saw me like kiting one off just a second ago there. We'll listen to the rest of those after we grab the ones in here. They can't get us in here, which is nice. So, ooh, a coffee machine. Can't wait to put one of these in on my desk at home. Woohoo! So we got another one here. I could have sworn that there was like an upstairs to this. Oh, this is another carry-all here. Looks like some alcohol stuff. Oh, there is more up there. I just kind of glitched through the floor and saw it. Hello. Could you like go away maybe? I do actually have the... I'm not sure if that works. I hope it does. If we're lucky, it will. But I'm not entirely sure. So let's go in here. Oh yeah, he's still stuck in there, so it does work, which is nice. And then this is where we could get the alien containment unit thing from. Disaster, that's probably the last one. I think we're missing one still, though. It'll probably be in this middle compartment here. Could you not bite my sea moth, please? That would be nice. Abandoned PDA, risk-taking. And there we go, sea monsters, so that's what we got for that. And we got an orange tablet. I'm actually... Oh, this is where we're supposed to get a cuttlefish egg from as well. And then that's probably the blueprint for making the orange tablet. So, well, yeah. So we're going to listen to the rest of those as we get the hell out of here. And I head home if I could get the hell out of here in the first place. So, oh, there's another one right here. I almost missed this. Paul is the father. Where's my sea moth? Please tell me they didn't break it. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh no, it's just down here. Oh. Can you stop that, please? 40%. Okay, we're getting out of here. This biome, by the way, is called the Deep Grand Reef. It is below the Grand Reef. Actually, I'm gonna hop out and repair this before we have an uh-oh and get it exploded. Alright, so let's get back to listening to these. Let's go with this one.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
So that's just the lady wanting to go deeper because she wants to turn off the defensive device that shot them down. We skipped this
There's
one.
always a pecking order, and in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Please, stop fighting and listen. We're sick.
What?
How?
You've been coughing, right? Feeling itchy? Blisters?
Yeah.
The biometrics would have warned us if we were sick.
It's something new. It's not in the database.
Come on, then. What's it gonna do? Turn us inside out? Dissolve us into jelly?
It's an alien bacteria. It's everywhere. Every organism on this planet. It's altering our genetic code.
How are the creatures surviving if they're infected?
I don't know yet.
Want me to cut some of them open for you? Find out what makes them tick?
No.
Just tell me what you need, son. Materials, equipment.
Just... Can I have some quiet? I need some time to think.
So that's him discovering the bacteria and telling everybody about it.
Margaret, Maida has boarded the habitat.
What are you so happy about, Maida?
Say, kid, I brought you something.
Is that a Leviathan outside?
Towed it home on the back of the sub.
You killed that thing?
It's still breathing. I was about to finish the job, but I can stay and chat if you'd like. No, then make yourself useful and pass me that hardened blade.
Are you out of your mind? You brought that thing here? What if it's not as dead as it looks? What if others come?
You prefer it got curious and came of its own accord, or got messed up and dragged here?
When we get off this planet, I am going to drag you through every court in the damn Federation.
That one's funny. And then this is the last one with all of them.
with you, risking our lives.
Oh, stow it, Chief. The kid can't kill this disease without fish to study. I'm just bringing him home.
What? Tell her. Tell her I'm right.
You're both wrong. Marguerite, I can't find out how they resist the bacteria if you slaughter them all.
It ain't always they oblige in coming in alive.
He means you're being reckless.
Father, the outcome's no better if we hole up in here and don't go outside. But we have to find a middle way.
There is no compromise. Not while she's on my sea base.
Your sea base?
I'm going outside.
Bart, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Bart, come in. It's dangerous. Damn it, boy. I know you can hear me.
Chief. Chief, get off the radio and put on your helmet.
What?
Brace!
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Okay, I don't know why it played that voice message. I've been killing fish like that and eating them for quite a while now. Apparently they got attacked by something, presumably the crab squids, is what I would assume anyways. So yeah, the ion cubes we've been finding, or we found a whole bunch of them in that thing next to our base, are just used to craft the tablets here. And you put some of them into some of the alien things to power them, so... let's just listen to the last one by Paul here. Yeah, this is the from after disaster. Oh, son of a...
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat, and the monster turned and bore down on me. And just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
So, yeah, that was as right after they got attacked by what I'm assuming. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure what it was that attacked them. Because it wasn't a crab squid, because they said it was a leviathan. It could have been a reaper, but it said it was bigger than the cyclops. Bigger than their cyclops. And the reaper's actually smaller than a cyclops. It's like roughly the same size, I think. But they said it had tentacles, so like I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what it was, but that is all of the Degasi things done, and now I can cross those off of our list here, and we actually only have 8 more achievements left. Yeah. I'm gonna check the time on the video here and see if we have time to get one more achievement before we end it off for the day here. Okay, so I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna assume we don't have the time, and I'm just going to, instead of pushing my time on this one, I'm just gonna say we don't have the time, and I'm gonna end it off right here. So Jelly Ray is here. Actually, I'm gonna swim to the Cyclops. We can end it off in there. In between episodes, I will probably do nothing. I'll probably record another episode in a day or two. The reason I was recording this episode for today instead of Terraria is that I have a lot to do and a lot to build on Terraria, and this is a lot easier to record because it takes a lot less prep time. Yeah. Oh, actually, I'll make the, in between episodes, I'll make the Cyclops upgrades because I didn't actually make those. But I have all the stuff for them. And you're probably wondering how I got the kyanite. If you know stuff about Subnautica, you'd know that kyanite is only found in a specific, very, very, very deep biome.
All systems online.
And you need it to get the depth upgrades for the Cyclops here and the prawn suit. I don't know why its name escaped me for a second there. I just had a brain fart. But yeah, so I've maxed out the prawn suit, so let's check. 1,700 meters is as far down as we can go now with this bad boy. And then I believe it's about the same for the Cyclops. So yeah, you get the kyanite from a very deep cave. It's actually in the Lost River, and that's probably what we'll check out tomorrow as we get into like the late stage of the game here. And then I'll show you where you can get the kyanite from. But that'll probably do her for today, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. If you didn't though, that's fine. Maybe I'm just not your cup of tea. But anyways, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.